Let's do it.
Hardly a flesh wound. Enough running around.
Guess we're not done yet. If you were any good, you wouldn't have to be a merc. Incoming rockets, watch out! This shouldn't take long.
You think that hurts?
No, but I can hope this works.
Here we go.
Nobody can bleed my own blood.
I'm saving this for a special occasion.
Just another scar.
Damn, I've lost.
What's our concussion protocol like?
Kiss this.
Yep, double hit.
That'll work.
Target locked in.
It's gonna take more than that.
Oh, he doesn't get what I'm doing, do you? He has no clue what I'm planning.
You have earned this.
Now we're getting serious. That's not gonna stop me. Stop, but I'm gonna live. I'm gonna rip you a new one. This is gonna sting. Let's see if we can make this hurt. Yeah.
Starting to get on my nerves.
They're hoping to wear me down.
So that's your legendary savior? You're supposed to be Lilith's kid, right? Must be the runt of the litter.
Come closer, mercenary, and I will show you just how hard this run can fight.
finally got a piece. Looks like you're next.
Watch my back! I'll make good use of this. No mercy for the sinners, will it?
Hardly a flesh.
Don't worry, I got you.
I feel better already.
If you run, I'm just gonna shoot you in the back.
Is there a bounty on me I don't know about? I will make you suffer for that. Might need a medic over here. The light is getting dim. Let's settle. Help is at hand.
You guys aren't getting any.
Oh, you got peanut.
I was gonna make a turkey sandwich, but I don't want to burn my work.
Someone order a knuckle sandwich?
I mean,
Just another scar.
Yeah.
Behold the light gift. The advantage is mine. Real original. You will regret ever facing me. We've got incoming.
Finally getting some FaceTime with the big man himself. Always wanted to get a closer look at that shield in his cap. It'll make a nice
For what you wish for. I'm going. That was something.
Alright. Yeah?
I'm gonna end my turn. You'll take damage from the rocket.
Just renewed my hunger. It's a stunner.
I've figured out how to beat him. I need to make sure he is where the rocket lands.
Sheer numbers will not save you now.
You think that hurts? Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared.
I don't miss.
Yeah, well, my shield just ensured Cap survived.
You may see yourself as something more than Hydra, but you are nothing but a common goon.
Do you want any?
Me?
Carry you onward.
Sure.
Welcome assistance.
Well, some fell on the floor, but yeah.
Step right up. Barely even noticed it. Hardly a just another star.
Here we go.
It's gonna take more than that. Hope you got it.
We've got hostile reinforcements here. Don't give up.
Sorry, but I'm gonna live. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
I'm on it. I'm impressed. too weak for this fight.
We've done it.
Ha!
You Pee-wee scouts sure had me worried for a second. Was afraid I wouldn't get the chance to use this.
Hold that thought.
What's our status, Brucey? We good?
Oh, yes. So good.
Tony, was that a gamma burst? Why am I reading a gamma burst coming from inside the tower?
Not to worry, everything is fine, all part of the plan. Bruce, what the hell is going on down there?
Something far worse than hell, Tin Man. Ah!
Like I said before.
The Dark Mother thanks you so much for the Gamma Accelerator. Couldn't have done it without you, Tony.
Did I miss something? He is lost to us. Fallen to my mother's corruption.
Yeah, it's sort of a thing now. You played us.
Well, played me. The code, this. Also, you could steal your precious accelerator. Fight her off, Bruce.
We both know you're much stronger than this.
Always trying to play the hero, Tony. Well, here's your chance. Save the world. Take the shot. Disappointing.
Dang. Dang.
Tony, I don't know what to say.
Then don't say anything, because I don't want to talk about it.
Tony at a loss for words.
That's a
That's
first.
a first.
It's happened before, and it's never a
Very
good
good sign. He's deeply shaken.
Lilith has a hope now. And here I thought we were in this shit before.
Now that Banner has turned all evil scientist, I'm worried.
I told you I don't want to talk about it. Not talking about it won't make it less real. Banner has betrayed us and the tower has fallen. As Lilith
Rises, we fall.
We were always so worried about the damage the Hulk could do. Quietly cheered to ourselves when we thought he might be gone for good. We never once considered what Banner's mind is capable of, unhinged. I should have seen this coming. Beating yourself up will not bring the tower back.
I should know.
I've been where you are now, spending countless hours.
So I was blaming myself for the loss of the Sanctum.
Wanda. Yeah? Well, maybe you didn't blame yourself enough. Some of us don't shrug off our failures so casually. I know you're angry, but if you're looking for a punching bag, may I suggest using the one in the yard and not me? There you go again. Throwing in the towel before the fight is over. You're the only one who's fighting. Now take it outside, Tony. I've had enough. I fear the loss of his tower might break Tony. I wish I could comfort him, but alas, I fear he's tired of me. Perhaps you will have better luck reaching him.
It doesn't really matter what Tony could have done. We must live with it. Let's be real. We all know what's going to happen with Banner and Lilith, and it rhymes with the word sulk.
We should talk.
You're right. Let's talk about how your mother just turned one of my best friends against us.
There is nothing you could have done for Dr. Banner. Nothing any of us could have done. Lilith is Lilith, and Banner is only human after all.
If you think that, then you don't know him. Bruce
is one of the best of us.
Good and evil mean nothing to Lilith.
To Lilith. Whisper from her and even saints kneel at her feet.
That's not what I mean.
I've never met a man with mental and emotional control than Bruce.
He knows what it's like to have a voice
inside your head telling you to give in.
If he couldn't stand up
to Lilith, I can't help but question our odds. Listen, I know what happened to Bruce isn't your fault.
But
I'd be a
fool if I said I trust you completely. You're Lilith's kid.
Could your mother turn you the same way she turned Bruce?
Bruce? What if she already had?
If that were the case,
you'd be standing here right now.
You might be right. We're just part of the problem. I don't know
anymore. This is beyond anything I've ever faced before.
These people look to me
for guidance. It feels like I'm stumbling around in the dark.
You worry too
much about others.
I'd say I don't worry enough.
If
I paid more attention,
I would have known something was wrong with Bruce.
Maybe I could have saved him.
If you want to save people,
then focus on the enemy instead.
It's a bit cold,
don't you think?
Ask me again when you have
lost someone else. When you have lost countless someone else's.
I will honor
their sacrifice by destroying my mother.
You know, I think I might have misjudged you, Hunter.
I am the child of the Dark Mother.
It is only right for you to be wary.
I appreciate that, but the truth is,
I was angry about Bruce, and I took it out on you. That's on me.
I'm sorry.
Let's start over.
Hi, I'm Steve Rogers. What do you say we
get to know each other?
Are all modern
soldiers well trained as you?
I haven't been a
soldier since 1945.
Then why do they call you Captain America?
Captain America.
You could say it was an old nickname.
Name that just stuck.
You still have not answered my question.
Listen, today's
soldiers are some of the bravest and most dedicated people I've ever known. But my training was different.
I volunteered for a special
procedure in hopes of creating a world's first super soldier. It worked.
But the man who invented
it, Dr. Erskine,
was killed
soon after.
So to answer your question,
I'm the only one.
There is something about you that I cannot place. You seem different
from your friends, almost older.
Older?
I suppose so.
Yes.
I get that a lot.
Last time I checked, I was 102. Honestly, I've stopped counting. It's weird for me.
I was in a plane crash near the end of World War II.
World II, went into the ice in 45, frozen for, long enough.
When they finally fished me out, the world
I knew was long gone.
I understand we have that in common.
It has
been an adjustment.
Believe me, I know. The world has changed
a lot since you were last here.
But if you need help,
or just need to talk it out, I'm here. Anytime.
I'm
glad I had a chance to speak, Steve Rogers.
I am too,
Hunter.
You're not
too bad at this leadership thing yourself.
Starting to feel like I could go
another 12 rounds.
No time
like the present.
See you around, Hunter.
Sentimentality gets us killed. And don't think for a second that Lilith doesn't know how to exploit that.
Man, I never thought Dr. Banner's line could get hacked.
You wanted a word?
Yes, about Banner.
Banner.
about my
feel
mother has done to him is a tragedy.
I wish that was all it was. You need to fully understand the gravity of the threat he poses to us now.
Banner is a brilliant scientist. No doubt Lilith will find a way to exploit
that.
You've never met his
alter ego.
See, Lilith doesn't just
She
have
just have Banner's genius IQ at her disposal.
She has the
Hulk.
That's like having a god fight
by her
side.
side.
Not for long.
For long.
We will
get him back.
You know that's not possible.
If he is as grave of a threat as you
say,
we have to
try.
No, Hunter, he is beyond saving. All we can do now is figure out a way to protect ourselves from him. Okay, I've said my piece. I just hope you heard it. You've never fought anything like the Hulk before.
I heard it.
Well, you know my
Caretaker, but I don't agree.
Yes, Sarah, but not everyone's like you.
Let me guess. You're here to tell me I screwed up. That I should have taken the shot at Banner when I had the chance. Go ahead, Hunter. What are you waiting for? Say it. Tell me I screwed up.
The position
Lilith put you in is possible.
No one should have to
make a choice like that.
But isn't that our job, Hunter? To make impossible choices at critical moments? That's what we Avengers do. We make the tough calls
for the greater good. And I failed.
You must understand,
and Tony, there was no escaping failure this time.
Damn it, why didn't I see Bruce slipping away? I should have known something was going on with him. All the red flags were there, and I ignored them. Some grand genius I am. I have 3 masters, a PhD from MI-freaking-T, and I sat at the helm of one of the planet's greatest companies, but I couldn't even see what was screaming right in front of my face. How did I let him play me like that?
Banner did not
fool just you. He fooled us all.
Yeah, well, if anyone here should be foolproof, it should be me.
You are not the first brilliant man Lilith has deceived. We are not in control anymore. No one is
safe. No fortress impenetrable. Not now.
With my mother
emboldening Hydra forces, there's nothing she cannot touch.
You know, this little pep talk isn't really working for me.
And perhaps I should take my
leave.
Yeah, you do that, boss. Leave.
I fear we may experience painful repercussions from Tony's softer side. Beacon of hope is now lost forever thanks to my sister.
You don't get it, Caretaker. Banner was not just some weapon.
If a Midnight Sun turned vampire, well, let's just say I don't want to think about our friends being cursed to that life.
The Midnight Suns will house these Avengers refugees here in the Abbey. There really shouldn't be any difference between us and them anyhow, even though it feels like we're perpetually stuck at the kids' table.
I trust Tony. Most of the time.
Not good. Nope. Don't like losing the Avengers Tower. This can't be happening.
Hunter, hello. Hunter, I see the battle
of the Avengers has left you relatively unscathed.
Relatively. But Lilith has done far more damage than even we imagined.
Yes, I've heard about
what happened to Dr. Banner. Lilith's flexing her power in more ways than one.
If we weren't the target of her
ire, I might have said I was impressed by her growing resourcefulness.
She will resort
to anything to save herself.
There's more to it than that, Hunter. Lilith seems unusually driven in her efforts.
You suspect she has something
even greater in her mind?
You can be sure that Lilith is only going to get more dangerous the longer this goes on. And while we may be forced to wait for her next move, you can still continue your work on the grounds.
You think it will help?
The more you come to understand about your mother, the better prepared you'll be when it comes time to face her again. And if you happen to gain a blessing or two from the
old gods in the process, I'm sure it can't hurt.
I'll keep looking for
more Wanda's
notes
notes
and
and materials.
Let me know if you need my
You
help.
can help, dear.
Oh, you're fine. What?
They blew up my tower. My tower. Years of art. Lost. And all the memories.
That is something.
When many of the Elder Gods were corrupted and became what we would call demons, the god Atum, born from Gaia herself, was set upon our world to slay these monsters. In that sense, the two of you have had a shared purpose. Fight well, Hunter, and he may just honor.
You were too weak for this fight. Your mother abandoned you. They cannot possibly match your strength. I am afraid I might not make it back from this one. Hardly a scratch.
Ah.
Do not stop me like that.
Atum was unleashed and made quick work of the demons, but in the process, he became something of a monster himself. He even became known as the Demogorg, the God Eater.
If this is a cautionary tale, you're telling me you. Now that was something. Your time has come. Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend.
No! Dang it!
The Elder Gods are clearly aware of Lilith's efforts. These beasts may look like her children, but they're only illusions meant to test your skills.
This shall be of great help.
No.
I saw one once, centuries ago. You have earned this.
Whip! Bro!
Feel my call. I'm impressed.
Dang it, they took down Charlie.
Hold the line.
I think Blade is honestly jealous that you're getting this extra training in. And
once again, Lilith's servants fall. Return to your mother.
You're doing better.
You were unprepared.
Revive Charlie. Dang it, I failed.
I should come back another night. Must not be her purview.
I should have known you'd wind up here eventually. You were
You've
somehow
always
here
heard
as
as a child.
If only I had known him. And still you masked even this from me. My own father's
grave.
It wasn't you I was hiding it from. I've been making a lot of apologies to you lately. Now they probably
No, I don't mean that much. But I am sorry, Hunter.
Lilith's relationship with your father
Went against our ways, our purpose, or so I believed at the time.
It was the Elder Gods themselves who first breathed life into us. Human
Notions like falling in love could be part of their plan.
And then you met Agatha.
If only I'd realized it sooner. I might have been a little kinder towards him, especially at the end.
What happened?
A great sickness came upon this area just before you were born. Your father was one of the first to fall.
With all your power, the two of you could not
save him?
Lilith was a gifted healer, but this was no ordinary plague. The corruption went beyond his physical body. In the end, there was nothing we could do.
You were not affected by the plague?
We were all affected, whether we were among the sick or not. I'm sure there was a time when your mother and I both would have just as soon joined the dead than continue to watch the villagers suffer.
I cannot imagine
you ever reaching that point.
Lilith may have been the most skilled herbalist in the New World. I saw her perform near miracles with the potions she concocted from the plants in her garden. She was consumed by the idea of finding a cure.
But she
never found one.
No, despite her efforts,
nothing ever worked.
I can see how that would be a
dark time for both of you.
With darker times still to come.
What did Lilith do?
She did what anyone would have done. She grieved. But in her
grief, she lost herself. And her grief turned into anger.
Is that when you took me from her?
It wasn't long
after that. Things started to fall apart before my eyes.
I couldn't see any other way out but to run.
The plague that turned her into the mother of demons?
No, this was something else. But cut from the same cloth.
Your mother was no longer the woman I knew.
The sister I had fought alongside for centuries.
She was gone.
I've never heard you talk this way before, Sarah.
It's hard to walk the grounds
here without churning up some old memories.
Maybe now you understand why
I didn't venture out here that often.
Anymore.
We can talk again later.
Thank you, Sarah. Your
time may need work, but I appreciate the honesty.
Anything for you, Hunter.
Anything.
If only it were always this easy to bring a family together.
Tony Stark let sentimentality stay his hand.
Tell me about my father.
Believe it or not, you could thank your father for those good looks of yours. There is a striking resemblance.
I only have the faintest memory of him.
What was he like?
He was honest. A
working man. You could say authentic. Of course, I still don't like him. But that wasn't really his fault.
I'm old enough
to admit that now.
But he loved my mother?
He
loved her. She was smitten with him. As the story goes, they were happy together for a time.
Until I came along?
You were an unexpected gift, but a welcome one. Your father was very proud.
I wish I could talk to him now.
I know that feeling all too well, kiddo. I fear we may experience painful repercussions from Tony's softer side.
Goddess disagrees.
Let's be real. We all know what's going to happen with Banner and Lilith, and it rhymes with the word sulk.
Yeah, it's sadly true.
It pains me to see you so angry with me.
As it pains me to lose a valued friend.
Bruce will be pleased to know you feel as such. He appreciates your companionship as well.
You misunderstand me. I do not miss Dr. Banner.
I mourn him.
Yet another soul fallen
to your twisted call.
More lies taught you by Sarah and her pet witch. I do not compel Dr. Banner. I released him. Released him from the shackles of those who've sought to control him his entire life. Such a unique mind. Such a powerful soul. Held in check for so long by his lesser. I cannot help but see the similarity to you, precious child. Will you not allow me to help you achieve the same? To find a true purpose.
Achieve peace.
I will only know
peace upon your death.
And I would happily die for you, if it would truly give you that.
I am sure.
But we both know it is far more complicated than that. My sister has raised you to be a weapon. Tricked you into believing that's all you are. All you want to be. I am here to show you you are more than that. When the time comes, you will stand by my side. Freely. I would never have it otherwise.
And I thought I was the one who was dreaming.
You have been asleep far too long, child. You must pierce the veil of their false prophecy and... wake up.
It kinda seems like my character is at war with himself. In all honesty.
Looking for... What's up, Hunter?
Mind if I join you?
Please do. Do you ever feel... I don't know.
Out of place?
What do you mean?
I mean that we're
living with the Avengers.
So?
So, I'm the guy who stops bag snatchers and ATM thieves. Each one of them saved the whole world like 5 times, minimum.
You earned a place here when you led Venom around New York City. The Avengers? They just showed up.
Mind if I keep you around for
ego-boosting purposes?
You know where I live.
Thanks. I just needed to get that off my chest.
Anytime.
I can't wait till we do this again.
I don't freaking believe this. Wanda falls and everyone's like, oh freaking well, she was kind of messed up anyway, move on. But their Golden Boy Banner betrays them and they all fall apart.
Hey, Hunter. How are you adjusting to this century? As a fellow time-displaced person, perhaps there are some gaps we can help each other with.
Yes, I have a lot of cultural catching up to do.
I have time to field a question, and I'd like to hear about America before it was a country.
In my day, taxes were a single shilling, and we had just introduced paper money.
Yeah, you've missed a lot. I'm no economist, but taxes skyrocketed from there, and paper money never went away.
Robbie told me about some sort of cryptocurrency.
Well, paper money is sort of fading away. Now a lot of finance is based on credit. People prefer not using cash, and yes, Computers mint money now, and...
I don't understand it at all.
So
money is essentially invisible and imaginary.
Welcome to
the future, Hunter.
Fighting demons is much simpler,
than understanding finance.
Adjusting to a new time is
tricky.
We need a support group for people displaced in time.
We used to run one at Avengers Tower on the new moon of every month. I'm sure we'll get one set up again once we stop the prophecy. I'll save you a seat next to Miguel. He drops by from time to time. He's from the year 2099.
Nice guy.
So, what's new with Hydra this morning? Wait, don't tell me. I can already imagine Crossbones with his feet up in my corner executive suite using our Gamma Accelerator as his own personal quantum space heater.
Don't worry, Tony.
Oh, I know. I'm just worried about how
We could go a few rounds.
Cap, you and me.
Let's do this.
This'll make a difference. Just give me a target.
Later.
The Avengers only care about themselves and they make it clear what and who they think is a priority. We are not.
What do you think? You don't think this whole Bruce Wanda thing is fair either, right?
Fair.
What do you mean, Nico?
Oh, come on. You see the double standard.
Standard 2. I know you do.
All they care about is losing Bruce. It's as if Wanda never existed. Now we all have to sit around and cuddle Stark through his grief. Who was there for us when Wanda was taken, huh? Where was our Kleenex and freaking group therapy?
Me, Nico.
I was
there for you.
Yeah, well, maybe being there for someone is not enough.
Then what is enough, Nico?
Action, that's what. You know, I bet if they had a shot at saving their precious Banner Boy, they wouldn't hesitate. How long has Wanda been gone? We've waited long enough for someone to take action. And action is just what I might take.
Nico.
Oh, and you were so close to knocking that gorilla off its platform.
Told you Retro were more hardcore than the ones they come out with today.
Yeah, but isn't there such thing as too hard? I mean, if you came out with this game today, everyone would totally rage quit and roast it online.
Oh, you are gonna love this. How's it going, boss? Don't blink or you'll miss it.
Get your mind off stuff, Tony. Let's see what we got.
What can I say except you're welcome? Take your pick, Hunter. Another magical mystery. Find more coil, send it my way.
Yeah.
How's my favorite hunter?
How are you, Carol?
Better than Tony.
Tony,
Poor guy.
poor guy.
I hate seeing him beat
Himself
himself up
up
over
over
Banner.
Banner.
I mean, every option was some Faustian flavor of crap. Would you have been able to take the shot? Because I don't think I could have.
I do not have it in me to kill someone I loved either.
No offense, but I actually don't buy that, Hunter. You did kill your mother when it came down to it, didn't you?
That was not a
No
choice.
choice.
Sorry. I didn't mean to scratch at that scab. It's just... I do think you are probably a tad more comfortable with going to the dark side to get the job done than we are.
Dark side? I have given my life to preserving the angels of our better natures.
I'm not trying to be judgmental. We need
ruthless soldiers like you in battles like
to
this.
do the things the rest of us aren't comfortable
capable of doing.
I should really check in on Tony at some point today. See you around.
Oh, come on. My choice was actually the bad one.
You wanted it? You got it.
See you soon. I'm here if you need me. Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
Hunter, if you have a moment. Regardless of what Mr. Stark thinks, the mirror table was guiding our hand reliably for centuries before the advent of computers.